Actually, I like my beer more
It's
than
like
I like
motor
your
oil.
beer.
It's like motor oil, bro. Alright guys, this is Bob Marr with HopCurious. Welcome to Bring It to the Table. Today I brought Embry Stout from Local Craft Brewing, the brewery in mine and Celeste's hometown.
Woo.
This is Embry Stout, like I said, 13.7%. Look at that mocha. Look at that mocha head on that. That is great. Now see, this isn't really motor oil. Like it's dark and thick, but like it doesn't have that viscosity or aroma, like that burning sensation. I feel like it.
Actually smells kind of fruity, so I might actually like it. But it's really dark. I do like all things fruity.
I'm sorry. Whew. I smell coffee.
I like putting your whole face in there.
Anyone smells coffee? Anyone smell coffee?
Definitely,
Right off the bat.
definitely coffee and chocolate for sure. But maybe like a caramel chocolate or a dark chocolate. Something a little not so sweet, kind of more bitter.
So I tried this at the bar. At the brewery, their tap house,
Cheater.
tap room there.
Cheater.
After trying it, I decided I wanted to buy the growler for you guys. Dang, tasting it again, yeah, I get a lot of like dryness, like roastiness. The coffee and the chocolate, but mostly the sweetness. What really stood out to me was the sweetness in this.
If I combine this with my coffee in the morning instead of Bailey's, my day'd go a whole lot better. But yeah, that's got a lot of coffee notes to it. That's for damn sure.
Right there.
It's a hearty stout.
It's literally, it doesn't even taste like beer. It's kind of like cough syrup.
Oh my goodness. Don't get the cough syrup taste. It's really sweet.
I think it's the
Like,
texture.
Really
That's
sweet.
cough syrupy.
Interesting. It's like this should have been barrel aged.
Yeah, definitely like a lot of sugar. Like yeah, coffee, chocolate, all stuff, but like the sugar stays. The aftertaste is just straight sugar. Like if you just put a sugar packet on your mouth, that's what that's like.
All right, well, that was kind of the secret. What the bartender told me there was that it was meant for a bourbon barrel aged process, and it was the part that didn't make it into the keg or into the cask. It's crazy how much sweetness is left though after 13.5%. So think about how much dissolved sugar and grain was in that. Like,
Could you see this on tap at a chain restaurant?
Yard House, because this is like a
Oh yeah.
very just stout that anyone could have and not be scared of. Because normally when you talk to any person that's not necessarily into craft beer, they're like, oh, stout, dark, that's going to be bitter and angry and scary and all that stuff. But this one's like, here, try this. And there's enough sugar, just like, okay, I can have this beer with my really expensive appetizer from Yard House.
yeah, so I kind of see this as a dessert wine almost. You know, try it again and think of that. And I could see it then at a steakhouse where if it was more expensively priced, people would be willing to pay for it because they think, oh, I'm going to try that out.
Yeah.
13.7. But, you know, typically I think this should be barrel aged. And so the barrel aging would make it definitely harder to sell at a restaurant. But a higher end restaurant, yeah, maybe.
I mean, overall, I think it could pair nice if I had a light meal with something. But in general, it's a little bit too heavy for my taste.
Working at a chain restaurant, I know for a fact they probably wouldn't serve something like this because not enough people would drink it and be willing to try it.
So.
I would say I'm with Bob Marr on this one. I'm going with at a steakhouse. I mean, probably a local steakhouse. People that serve like local beef, grass fed,
Right.
something like that. They would have this on tap. That would sell. I guarantee you people would be in there.
All right, guys, what would you rate this beer?
I would definitely buy this in like growler form, 6-pack, all the larger formats because I like this beer a lot. And because of that sugariness, I can share it around with more people and they'd be willing to try it, in my opinion.
I'm torn between a 4 and a 5. I would buy this at a bar. I don't know if I'd buy this in a growler. Only reason is it's really sweet for me. I like something a little bit, I don't know, with a little bit more bite.
I think we can all tell that I wouldn't finish it, considering my pour is still the same level.
All of it?
Oh, she said, because she said she
Oh,
won't
no, look.
finish
She rated
it.
a 1. She rated a 1.
Sorry, Tehachapi.
I will say this. I'm not used to a beer that puts hair on my balls, but this beer put some hair on my balls right
Hair on
there.
the balls. Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna say I'd recommend it to a friend who likes stouts. I just don't like stouts that much. So
It'd definitely be something that I would buy and age and then share on special occasions with friends. So like 5 for sure all day. One of those special beers that I actually take care of and share.
as he pounds it down. Seriously?
Bummer, it's Wednesday.
Thank you for watching. This is Bring It to the Table.
We are
HopCurious. Stay curious.